something good?
Well, they're what? They're in the middle of the video.
Okay,
I'm gonna have to play it again.
All right, I'm watching the Harlan Highway podcast with John Stamos. What time is it? It is just about 8 o'clock. I have a doctor's appointment. We're the 11th of February, I think. I still have to get ready. But I took a shower yesterday. I just uploaded a video from Christmas Eve 2023. Because I have a lot of unlisted videos. Because sometimes I shoot them and I didn't upload them in time. Because I wasn't around Wi-Fi. I try not to upload here. I try to upload at the gym. But anyways, I went to bed around 11. And I was going to set the alarm for 6, but I set the alarm for 5. I was up before, but I was tired, and the alarm set off, and I was in bed until 6 anyways. I have a little bit of a throat, so I have 3 more days of working out before a day of work. So I'm trying to I'm going to take today off. I'm really focusing on that so that I don't overdo it. You know, the more time I have, the more chance I have to, overdo it. And my first boss gave me a contract for the 18th. That's in a week. Yeah, next Tuesday. I have to get everything together, but it's a whole day. Like 8 in the morning to 11 at night. It's more than a whole day. And of course, that's the problem with that contract, is that I have to finagle the hours because it's the classes are too short. But then I'm thinking, there's an hour in between each class. Technically, it's okay. But I'm thinking of also for the second round of classes to have them, when they do their exam, to just do the, change the date for the day after. I don't know. But then I need the money. And I was at my yearly meeting, and I brought this up, matter-of-factly, not like saying that that's a situation, but yeah. There's what's right, and then there's being an idiot. Yeah, I'm gonna continue to feel. Well, first of all, I'm not gonna denounce the guy who's giving it to me. He needs his money. You know what I mean? I think there's a certain code, and I've obviously made that decision because the association, my master instructor, well, even this first boss doesn't give a fuck about me, but at least the first boss has gone through a lot more with me. You know what I mean? And that's why he still gives me some contracts. I don't accept them all, but I just happen to have the time because I have less contracts this month. And then I have the children's contracts, which I don't want to think too much about because I don't know how those are going to go. But whatever. All right, let me get ready. All right, it's 8:48 a.m. I got to run a little bit. My appointment's at 9:15. And I'm going to take out some more money from this new account. And another worry is that I paid my driver's license through this account, I brought the money, and it wasn't that much. Brought cash to the bank and they paid it. And I'm like, oh no, they're probably government's gonna have access to it. So I gotta try to get another account while I try to figure out everything that I need to do. So I was checking these boxes because I was keeping these, you know, to know which ones to get. These are the ones, the sport ones. I got at a sports store, and the material doesn't last too long, so they suck. These are the ones I saw at the grocery. Oh, so they're $3 more expensive, and this is like going on several years now. This, I guess, is a shorter version, same company. I think this is a 37. Or maybe it's, can't see the price, but it's the same one as this one here. And yeah, it's a different picture, but yeah. I don't know if these ever go on special, because I never bought them on special. This is the one I just bought for $4 cheaper than this. I'm assuming it's going to be like this one, and these were quite expensive too. You know, I think they were similar to this price. I could be wrong. I don't see the price on it. Oh! No. Anyways, these are my faves. This I'll try out. And I'll keep an eye on these for specials. And maybe buy one eventually. But at least now I can throw these out. One less step in my hoarding addiction. All right. Yep, so I feel like shit. I got some money out of the account. Now my mind's racing about what to do to not get into that situation again with the government. All right, I'm almost there. It's 9:11. The appointment's at 9:15. Hopefully she'll be a little behind. I have to pee because I had one dose of caffeine. One dose of caffeine to, you know, not be completely out of it, you know, and to possibly be able to do work, but it's not enough. I'm still down. All right, it's 10:02. Just got out of the doctor, so it took a while. I don't know what time she came. She said sorry because I took longer with the last person. I'm like, okay. I didn't pay attention to what time it was. Maybe she was 15 minutes late, I guess, or maybe more. So she gave me another prescription for Proscar, finasteride for the hair, and she's trying to convince me to get off it. She says I have a lot of hair, and I'm like, I said, well, I'm already not taking it a lot, so that was my transition. You know, I'm kind of like at the maintenance. And if I ever decide to go on testosterone, then I'd stop doing it because it wouldn't help, you know. And then she continued and she said, wait, what did you say? You know. So I was saying, like, you know, it's, and then there was a whole conversation about that. It's like, you know, it's not the same thing as steroids, right? And I'm like, well, I know testosterone is a steroid, but I'm saying that hormone replacement is not the same thing as super physiological doses of testosterone. And I told her, you know, it's like, which guy hasn't thought about that, you know? It's all in your face. But I've been thinking about that since I was 16. And I'm like, I don't feel I need it genetically, so I don't. So I chose the hair route, you know, because I know where it's going with that because of my parents. So that's that. But I just feel weird going there all the time, having to explain myself and yeah. Thank God my memory came back. I remembered I wanted to go get look at the compression socks. Anyways, now I got the a hankering for some chocolate Toblerone, but they only have the mini ones at the dollar store. So you can tell this is all based on my, you know, anxiety. And just, I did not like the appointment. I remember the first time I went to see her, it was like, okay, it was neutral. But it's like, I'm thinking, should I get another doctor? There's one I got referred to, but then the nurse that I see, I don't know, at least she seems to care a little bit more about me, but even her, it's like, you know, trying to stop me from doing things, or I don't know. I don't really feel that they're on my side. It's just, that's what they're trained to do, and it's just generic, you know? Well, I think I gotta reshoot this. But just looking at my hair, without actually looking at it, that's almost insulting, you know? You don't know what I'm hiding, what I'm not hiding. I don't have anything in the front. I didn't put any of that spray fibers. But you never looked at my hair, so saying that it looks like I have a lot. Whatever. All right, so it's 10:51. I got a generic, pharmacy brand compression socks because they were on special, $4 off. I don't know if they're any good because, I mean, these are sport. And the sport ones that I had bought from like a few years ago, I guess close to 10, no, maybe 8 or 7. They lost their shape pretty quickly, like the material, you know. But there's, when I was leaving, I saw the ones that have more, the stronger material that I like, that lasts longer, because they're for dress. And but they were like 30 something. These on special were $14.59 with tax $16.55. The original price is $18.99, but I don't get to try them on, so it's like, okay, at least it's half the price of the expensive ones. I gotta keep an eye out for those expensive ones because they don't have many, but those are the ones that last a long time. They hold their shape. I can wash them a lot. And now, of course, I spray that bleach solution on them so that they don't smell. Okay, it's 2:08 p.m. on Wednesday? Yeah, Wednesday the 12th of February, 2025. I'm finally on my way to the gym. I'm going to take out some more money from the bank. I didn't do one e-transfer. The main company I work for, they paid me again. I was like, ugh. But I didn't transfer it yet. I still have to take out some more money because I'm worried that that's going to be seized. So I want to have as much money out as possible. And I'm going to have to buy books for next week, teaching at the hospital the whole day. And I know I'm gonna be dead after that, but I need it. Let me get my sunglasses. So I didn't finish all the work I wanted to do. I was working on 2022 expenses, but you know, when I woke up, I was like, I don't feel that great. Maybe because I only had 1 dose of caffeine yesterday. I don't know. My hands are starting to get cold. It's colder than I thought. Oh yeah, I wore a sweatshirt this morning. No, I didn't. I wore it last night. I don't know. But I wasn't going to take a second day off. So anyways, I only got to April, so I only did 4 months. I don't know if I'm going to be able to finish it tonight because I have to redo my schedule because I got a few more contracts. I have to make sure they're in my Google and Bujo and I know what's going on. So I have to revise that. And then I'm going to be tired anyways because I'm tired from the beginning and getting myself there to the workout and, you know what I mean? And then to Walmart. And before that, going to the bank. So, yeah.
Si vous regardez dans la partie administrative du code d'énergie, il y a une liste des épiceries qui vont vous demander s'ils font appel à justement de batterie au calcul. Alors, au niveau du rapport, moi, on parle aussi des
All right, I have no idea what that is, but that's what I walked in on. But that's this mall. It kind of lends to that. These types of things going on. Business, expositions, like for people need jobs or whatever. So they have a lot of that. And then a lot of times they have sprinkler system in the middle of that area behind me, and they have nice lovely sprinklers, water jets that go way up 3-4 stories. So anyway, so I got some more money, and if you don't know, I've been thinking about getting another camera. I did think about getting another cell phone, like a used iPhone, to do have more storage. So far, I haven't been 100% motivated to go through with that because I think an iPhone 11, which is this one too, it's the price, I guess. You know, being in my situation where I have to learn to do everything by cash now, always worried that, you know, working through my government issue, you know. I need every penny, you know. But I think it's Ian on YouTube who kind of cinched it in for me in the sense that he switched to GoPro on one of his videos and loves it. Now, I knew GoPros are really expensive, and there's other models that do the same thing and whatever, you know. But I'm like, okay, I gotta get one used. So I've been thinking about that recently, this week. I thought about it a year or two ago also because it's not in my video title, but there was the guy I was taking care of, you know, caregiving, or orderly as I call it. He had an escort come over. And so he had where is he? He's gone. He had a GoPro stashed and had me set it up for him. So he was filming it while he was doing it. So that kind of piqued my interest. And his GoPro was pretty old, I think, but I don't know anything about it, you know. I know on what's that show? The Shark Tank. I think the owner, CEO or whatever was on there for a bit. But anyways, like I knew there was the hero, you know, but that's all I know. So I looked on Facebook Marketplace to see who was selling what, but still I have no idea. I don't know how to check it. I don't, you know what I mean? So it would have to be something that is money that I can take a risk on, you know, like $100, which is something I found. But first, I didn't know which one to get, you know. So then I was in the right mindset today, this morning, or was it last night? I don't know. To Google it or YouTube it. I think I YouTubed it. And was it that, or was it that it popped up? I think it popped up because you know how algorithms work, right? You do a search in Facebook Marketplace and then it comes up on your YouTube feed, which is what happened. You know, especially if you give permission for that. Recently, I think recently when I reinstalled YouTube, I didn't give permission to it, but it's all good. I think it helps me a bit, you know, in cases like this. So, yeah, I saw a video, and he was, no, I think I actually did a search. No, forget about that. I actually did a search. I remember now. See, I'm so out of it. And came upon a video. Yeah, I also did a search on Nivea face cream. But anyways, that was yesterday and today. But the GoPros. He was saying, you know, the Hero 4 is from 2014. And then the Hero 4 Black, and then you have to get the added attachment to get a view, a screen where you can see everything. But then you're saying like if you get the Hero 5, it's the same price or whatever. I don't know. Then he was talking about the silver, which is cheaper. So I saw a couple others like that. So I'm like, okay. That's my starting point, you know? Then I went back onto Facebook Marketplace and I saw someone selling a kit for a Hero 4 Black for $100. I'm like, I didn't answer, but I'm thinking that's probably what I'm gonna do. Now the reason, I know it's a wide screen. It gives a fishbowl appearance on this one, from what I understand, because I saw some other people doing it, like videos from like 14 years ago, whatever. Yeah. Well, let me run. I'm right in the middle of it changing lights. Anyways, so it's 2:37, I think. Got out of the subway. So getting back to that, the Hero GoPro model, what I wanted to do with it is just a POV. I thought about how would I use it in the gym to attach the surfaces. I mean, someone said that you could do things that you can't do with a regular phone. But then I was in the bathroom when he was saying that. And then I went back to see his video, and he attached it to the back of his truck and drag it through the snow on a strap. I'm like, oh no, I'm not doing that. But I know people will take their phone, they'll put like one of those magnets behind it and stick it onto metal pieces. I don't know if it'll stick to a mirror. Like, I'd like to eventually do POV of my training, you know, and then I'd have to overlap it with voiceover because, first of all, I don't want to attract attention to myself, and the music playing in the background will get demonetized. So I see that'd be a little bit of work, but if I do it once in a while, that's okay. As I noted to myself with some of the videos I had to do on my laptop using SureShot. open shot, sorry, whatever. But most of the work I do for this is on the phone. Like I just switch back and forth from the front and back facing camera, and then I just, you know, drag it all into iMovies on this phone, which has allowed me to do this very often. And the fact that I reinstalled, like deleted and reinstalled YouTube, I got a lot of space back. 20 megs, I think, 20 gigs, which is creeping back up, of course, as the cookies creep up. But anyway, so with the Hero, and I know it comes with an SD card. Ideally, I'd like to have more SD cards, but this will be just a tester to see what I can do with it, and if it's worth taking another one. You know what I mean? To invest. So it's a trial. I know it comes with not like a harness, but like a strap you wear around your chest. So I could do POVs as I'm walking, and then I would do these for my face. I won't have to put them both together. Like this could be a separate video, you know what I mean? Then eventually, if I feel like I could put them both together, but I don't have to. So I would have just the point of view, my point of view, seeing what I see, and just let it play out. That's why I'd like to have a few SD cards, because if I'm walking for a few hours, I think it's only good for a couple of hours, the space, and then I'd have to watch it again and just edit out parts, or do what some people do. I know this, I've watched videos like this, like people would just walk around as a tour guide and just walk around from one place to another. So I would have a few videos like that, walking from said mall or said subway station to said gym, you know what I mean? But the goal is, if something happens, I have the camera running all the time, like a body cam. I don't know how it works for body cam. I should look it up, how long they last, Anyways, that's the reason. So I'm thinking, it's sounding good as I'm talking about it. So I need to be as little barrier to entry as possible. $100 on Facebook Marketplace is good. And hopefully just use it right away. You know what I mean? That's the goal. So then I could have a couple forms of content. But I'm still trying to figure out what to do to get content at the gym that's not conspicuous. I know people will just have their tripods put in front of the camera and no. I know there's the tripod that moves when you do action. I like that, so I don't need a second person, but it would be obvious if I'm doing it in the gym. It would have to be something else I'm doing for that. I don't know. But I'm a little optimistic to see that at least something will pan out, so I get to another type of content to shoot. Yeah, that's the goal. Growing, developing, and hopefully finally monetizing, though I don't think that will monetize, but it's not the point immediately. It's just to get something going. Thrift store right next to the gym. Let's try it. All right, I did it. He had a Hero 5 actually with the screen in the back. So that was good. It was $100 plus tax with a bill and a guarantee 30 days, but not for reimbursement, but for something else of equal value at the store. When I went in, I was like, they have like iPod microphones. I'm like, okay. But the thing I liked is that he didn't give me much more. He had to find a USB-C cord I have to buy. He said the SD cards don't come with it. Like the one I saw on Facebook Marketplace had like a case with everything, you know, and an SD card. But it's a hassle. I took a risk, you know. So I'm gonna have to go to Best Buy, and he was showing me prices of SD cards depending on which one this works with. Not that expensive, so that's good. So hopefully I can get a few, and then get a cube, because I don't have a USB-C anything. And then maybe a harness or something to kind of hold it on or something, figure that out. But it was 115, so it was 15% tax, of course. Yep.